become obvious. Maybe it hasn't, but I got to talk about it. Chicago Bears quarterback Justin Fields has officially turned into a star. Point blank, period. All right? He is a star. The Chicago Bears have found their guy. They found their franchise quarterback. And this is no small thing, people. That's why I wanted to come on here and talk about it. So what is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you are a Bears fan, hit the big red subscribe button down below, people. Make sure you are following me on all my social media platforms. All right, so Justin Fields, talking about him and his sort of transition into becoming a star, breaking out, and we see what has become of QB1. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I feel like this is something where us Bears fans are watching this and we don't quite know what this feels like because this is happening for the very first time. And you kind of are just trying to live in the moment and soak it in. And sometimes you feel like it might be a dream, but it's not. It's not. Justin Fields is it. Now, there's some people out there that still are not sold. And that's why I wanted to come on here and say, look, I'd rather be early than late, right? What's the point of after Patrick Mahomes wins an MVP and saying, oh, Patrick Mahomes is a star? No, duh, he just won an MVP, right? You want to be early to the party rather than late. And I'm here to tell you, Justin Fields is a bona fide star. I might go ahead and say even superstar, but I do want to see more at that point to be able to put him into that level, but certainly a star. And what do I mean by that? I mean a couple of things. Number one, first and foremost, being a star at your position means obviously at the quarterback position, the best and most important position in football, not best, excuse me, most important position in football. That means that you are a top 12 guy, if you will, at the spot. And to me, Justin Fields is that at this point, right? You're better than the top 15 for sure, because that's just average. And you're near the top 10 to 12, around that range. And I feel like Justin Fields has taken that leap. And, you know, a lot of people could say, Faiz, he's just a running quarterback, a guy who just runs, and as a passer, he's not all that great and whatnot. You want to say that? I would challenge you, all right? Let me give you some numbers here. Justin Fields, through his first 4 games of this season, went 34 for 67 for 471 passing yards, 2 TDs, 4 interceptions, 58.7% pass rating. Not good, right? First 4 games, not good. But check this out. In his last 6 games, 88 for 141, 1,018 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 99.6 pass rating. These do not account for his rushing numbers or rushing touchdowns. You can't look at that and tell me he did not make progress as a passer. Justin Fields, his best ability, yes, is his legs, but he runs more so for necessity than anything else. If the Chicago Bears had a perfectly elite offensive line and had weapons all around at the wide receiver and tight end spot, and they were able to get open, Justin Fields would sit in the pocket and throw darts all game long. But that's just not the case. All right, the Bears' offensive line isn't good. The receivers aren't good. The talent around Fields isn't good. And so for a lot of the time, Fields has to compensate by what? Rushing. And that's what he does. Now, you still want him to do that because he's very good at it. But I'm just telling you, this is not a running back playing the quarterback position. This is a quarterback who can run. All right? Let's be clear about that. Now, that's the first kind of criticism, right, that people have towards Justin Fields is he's more of a rusher than a passer. Gave you the numbers here. Number 2, a lot of people talking about how Justin Fields can't, win you the games, right? He's been losing it a lot at the very end here. All right? I have obviously major issues with this one because wins are not important at all for the Bears this season. But even if you want to make that argument, I'm here to tell you folks, Justin Fields has made plenty of plays at the very end for the Bears to win the game, and his guys have let him down. All right? In that game against the Vikings, Ihmir Smith-Marsette, he delivered the ball to him. Ihmir Smith-Marsette fumbled at the very end. That gave the game away. Dante Pettis and Darnell Mooney both got throws from Justin Fields in the Commanders game, had ample opportunities to make the play, especially Mooney right in the end zone, wasn't able to make the catch, got let down. Equanimeous St. Brown. Fields literally delivered it to him right there. Goes right through his hands. He doesn't catch it. Justin Fields has made the plays at the end to be able to put his guys in positions to succeed, and they just haven't been able to capitalize. So again, Justin Fields has held up his end of the bargain. The talent on his team hasn't. So you take that criticism and you push that to the side. And I'm just here to tell you folks that Justin Fields is a star. He is a star. He has it. Okay? He's got elite traits. He's got talent that pops off the page. You see the talent every single week. It's so fun watching him. Okay? Because the passing's great, right? The numbers for the passing yards, a lot of people talking about, oh, he doesn't even throw 200 passing yards a game. Folks, he doesn't need to a lot of the times. Look at the talent around him, right? I just told you about guys dropping balls. And so to me, I just feel like people out there that are being critical of Justin Fields just aren't watching the games, or just don't have no idea what they're talking about, or they're just haters. And us Bears fans realize that, look, we're watching something special here. You have your franchise quarterback. Justin Fields is the best quarterback, talent-wise, in Bears history. Now, there's other guys that have the records, the longevity, whatever the case may be. But talent, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. You just got to hope Fields stays upright, as healthy, and we get the talent surrounded by him. The fact that he's doing this meaning producing like this with the talent level around him, oh my goodness, just imagine what happens when Ryan Poles actually gets a competent roster around him. All right? And keep in mind, losing these games is helping because they're going to get a better draft pick. And they're losing these games mainly because their defense isn't good, not because their offense isn't. They've been putting up points every single week. There is no way around this, people. You will come to that realization. Justin Fields is a star. He's a star, okay? And I'm just so grateful as a Bears fan to be able to say I have a franchise quarterback. And yes, you might think I'm early to the party, but I'm telling you, I'd rather be early than late, because it's going to happen. And it's already happening. We're seeing the breakout, and it's going to continue to happen. And Justin Fields is the guy moving forward for the Chicago Bears. So I'm so happy and excited about it. But I had to just come on here and tell you guys and respond to the haters that want to, bring these criticisms towards Justin Fields. And to them, I would just say, Fields is a star. Deal with it. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.